on Instagram, which is weird because it should. Um, I guess I'm back. No, you don't have to. There's only four of us. Yeah. Are you live as well or no? Oh well, what the heck? I will agree on that because like when I know nothing I have is live, I don't think about that everybody else is. Apologize for that. Shit. I will say though, every single term I've been told that you can't say on live has been said on my live by somebody else that shouldn't have said it, and I haven't gotten in trouble. So, not saying to keep freaking towing that line, but yeah, I try to keep it. I try to keep it. Yeah, right. No, absolutely. And me and me and Chad talked about that just as much as his name alone would trigger people. I'm like, I go, we gotta keep it. We gotta keep it for. And the way I explained it to him was, I go, if my 7-year-old son watched us, could he watch us? He needs to be able to watch us. So we gotta keep it for for that audience as well. No, I do too. I do too. I will forget it once in a while. I apologize, but no, yeah, all the F words and S words and all that crap that all needs to go away. You want to say frickin' or whatever you want to say, that's fine. We don't need to have all that nonsense content. We all gotta be serious. This is a great opportunity for everybody, and let's just keep it clean. All right. That being said, let's do it. All right. No, we scared them away. I'm trying to finish building this stupid car. It's not functioning for me properly. I think I keep like scrolling past pages I shouldn't be. Dan, are you still there? All right. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to tell you one day about how much involved this is to that what we're doing right now. Cause like there's somebody in our agency Discord that just thinks we sit there and just are like adding people and that's all we do. Like literally, me and Nomi's phone never stopped going off 24/7. Like this is like no, I swear to God, like you are. No, but like I was harkening back to that guy I was telling you about earlier, and I'm just like he's just like, oh well, TikTok gives you a percentage for having us go live for 20 hours and blah blah blah, and like he was acting like we do nothing. We do nothing. Like no, but like I mean, from an outsider's perspective, like, oh well, you add a person and then you get a percentage of what they earn. Like, yeah, it's three fucking percent, and I want to stray away from using that word, but it's 3%, and like for the amount of work you have to put in for that 3%. We're on the losing end of that stick. Like for real. The the fucking constant I got banned. I got this. I need a stream key. I need OBS studio. I don't know how to set up the I Nomi even said earlier, she's like, you country like Maggot Chad and John need to just host a meeting for everybody and explain to them how to hook everything up and take questions. And I'm like, fucking say no less. We should. And they have done that too. Like I know you've only just become like a new member. They literally hire these people that have like over millions of followers to come in and explain to people what helps boost your videos, what helps get you more followers. They bring them in to talk, and I want them to get. There's a couple of creators that I really like. I want them to hire them to do a training seminar for the because the only not the the it's not the only thing that they do was not just a welcoming in, like whatever. They've had at least since I've been in it for 2 months, two creators come in and explain like what they do and how they navigate the app to get more views and follows. And I was like, and then they did the Q&A and like stuff like that. But like, they don't just like leave it at that. Like they give out money to bring people in to help teach people what they can do to better their content and stuff like that. So it's definitely not. I don't know how some people think it's just like, oh well, you add me into the agency and then just autopilot. No, there are so many questions that come up 24/7 from everybody. It's just like I can't even imagine how anyone thinks that this is like some freaking. It's a 24/7 job, and I'm not even full blown agent. She is. I'm not. I just see what the since we've been playing tonight. There was two more emails we got. I think I upset DZ. No, DZ. I know DZ takes it really serious, and DZ understands. But like, and so does MAGA Chad. And of all the people, he was like, I will. He lost his first account. And he was like, I'll never come back to that stupid app. And I'm like, I go, bro, like it's like not the same. And he's like, I don't give a crap, blah blah. And then for him to turn around and be like, I've noticed this much of a boost on my account since I joined the agency. I'm like, yeah, like, well, it's like I said, I'm like, I don't try to tell people that, but it helps. It really does. It's like it helped everybody. I just, I just have a hard time sometimes because I need to, I need to just stay in the mindset of thinking that everybody's live at all times because sometimes I tend to say stupid things. I know you said the one word you can't say on when you're live on the TikTok, which is the R word. And you didn't call anyone that. You said you were, and I'm like, oh damn, don't say that, please. I know, but they don't like that word. That will get you the banana hammer. Huh? Yeah, you can get. I don't know why, considering the context of that. That when that came up, that other no, I'm not live. Well, I am live on all other platforms besides TikTok, which those platforms I don't care about because if I get bananaed on those platforms, they can all suck off because none of them get me any followers. No, I love what gay. All right, behave. Everybody, be quiet. No, I'm just kidding. I know that's why I like DZ. I think I freaked DZ out because Joey brought in the box from the front door, and it's what he brought in was the mic arm that I bought for my microphone that's coming tomorrow. And I was said, "Is that a dildo?" And Diesel was like, "Oh my god, you can't say that." And I'm like, "Oh fuck!" Like, why? I didn't think about it because I wasn't live. Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah, it's hard. No, but that's what we were all just talking about. Really, before, like, I don't know. You may or may not have been here. That if there's anyone out of anyone that we know that's, which pretty much everyone we know now is mostly going to be a live streamer, you got to pay attention to what you say. You you got to keep it, and that's what me and Megacha were talking about. The day that we did that podcast, that I was like, before we started recording, I was like, um, I hate, I hate trying to sit there and censor myself for these social media platforms, but I'm like, the way that TikTok is that it's got to be suitable so that like my 7-year old could could watch our content. That's what they want, and there there's no argument. There's no that's stupid or why would you want to be there or whatever. If you're on that platform, you can't sit there and be constantly saying the F word and everything else and fucking killed and crazy and dead and fucking insane. There's a lot of little trigger words. But all that being said, like I've noticed that being in the agency that everybody says all that shit while I'm live and I haven't gotten in trouble. Cause right. Well, that's what I was trying to tell you the other day when you were talking about how you've gotten in trouble before. Ever since I've been in the agency, people say all that crap, and I haven't gotten in trouble one time. Hmm. Yeah, but if you join the agency, um, the algorithm, I think, I I don't know how to explain it. I feel like when you do that, the algorithm, yeah, the algorithm doesn't sit there and monitor. Yeah, you kind of put that the right way, in a way. Like it doesn't because yeah, yeah. No, no, you're not wrong. You know what? I think you could be right on that because like I told you the other day when Dan said I'm R word. Yeah, right. So they have nothing to lose. No. The agency the all right, so the way Dan, the way the agencies make money is out of all of the this is yeah, they get 3% out of what TikTok takes already. So it doesn't come out of huh? No, 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 no. Not at all. We get paid from TikTok. 3%. Every creator that is under Nomi, she gets 3% of what they make. But it's not coming out of what they make directly. It's coming out of what TikTok already takes. That's why she was freaking out earlier about there's this guy and I know you're not on because you're not in the agency, but there's this guy in the thing talking about how oh you guys expect 20 hours but TikTok pays you and all this crap and he was just like talking all this bullshit and Naomi was like if that motherfucker even knew how many hours a day I spend responding to emails, getting people stream keys or OBS keys or fucking live access and all this crap. He's gonna sit there and say, "Oh, well, you just add like because I get it from an outside perspective. Oh, you just added my account to your agency and now you're making money from me." Not there's more to it than that. Like there's a lot of background shit that goes on. And truthfully, like every account I've ever had outside of the one I'm on now on TikTok, every time I ever got a strike and I tried to appeal it, they were like, no. They said no. And Aunt Cat got one, and what happened? Nomi and them figured out how to get it took off, and they got her live studio access. They can do this stuff. That's why it's important to have that backing because they 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 look at you differently if you're just a some person or if you're part of an agency. And like again, like I harken back to the last meeting we were in, and there were some certain people that were saying, "Oh, well, I have less viewers or this or that," and then Maggot Chad texted me and he said, "I can't believe it." And coming from him, it meant so much because he was one of the people that had told me he would never create another account on TikTok ever again. He was like, he goes, ever since I created this account and joined your agency, he's like, my viewership is up 600 fucking percent. He's like, I don't know what these people are talking about. And I was like, well, there you go. Freaking testimonial. Yeah. They don't like each other no more either. Eh, I'll never forget when he used to live with his mom back in New Jersey. We used to hang out. He would hang out in the bar that was in her basement. Yeah, he came back. You know what? It's like the old saying goes: when you love somebody and let them go, if they come back, it was meant to be. Here we all are. All right. Yeah, you and Gabe. I just talked to Mary the other night. I just, I just can't believe. Hmm, yeah, I know. I know. Yeah. Mm. Well, there you go, Dan. Dan. Well, actually, Dan, I was gonna send you a shirt. I just haven't done it yet. But it might not come by Christmas, but I'm gonna send you a shirt. I guess I gotta. I'm gonna have to wait on that right now because. Oh my god! Hold on. Let me just end that. Let's just no cancel.